Yo people, welcome back to another video. Now on Monday we might well have seen the first signs of something some WWE fans have been asking for. Austin Theory to get a push and maybe even potentially join the newly created Seth Rollins led faction as the new mystery member. If you've been following the channel, you'll know I've made a few videos now talking about who could join and who should join this new faction as the new member. The videos will be down below in the description if you wish to go check those out. So Monday Night Raw offered another moment between Grayson Waller and Theory where Grayson was meant to have a match and he basically gave his match to Theory and set him up for absolute failure. To the point where he wouldn't even tell him who the match was against. And once we found out that the match was against Sheamus, we saw more and more signs that A-Town Down Under is probably over and Theory hopefully finally realizes that Grayson doesn't care about him. Throughout the match we were seeing stare downs between the two, we were seeing Austin Theory say, "Why didn't you tell me who it was against?" and a lot of things that made Grayson look even more of a heel and even more of a dick. One thing I have to say as well is it felt a bit convenient that all of a sudden they've decided to start resurrecting this storyline between Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, which should lead to an Austin Theory face turn once he frees himself from the jobber shackles, which is Grayson Waller. Could this sudden resurrection of this storyline be because Austin Theory is being set up to join the Seth Rollins faction? Or is it because WWE is going to give him another solo run? Based on how he leaves Grayson, I think it would be a good indication. For example, if they go with Austin Theory leaving as a face, then I think he will only get a solo push because it would be weird seeing him do the Big Show thing where he goes from heel to heel so quickly. Although I will point out that them having him change to a face would add an element of surprise because once he's a face you wouldn't expect him to join Seth Rollins' faction and turning heel in the process. So I think it's down to the execution of it, but just don't be surprised. However, I think if they make Austin Theory snap on Grayson, beat the shit out of him, make him bleed or something, a proper heel beating, then I'd say it's likely he gets set up for that heel faction. They can do the whole, "I left Grayson Waller to join a better team, this is my level, I had to get rid of the dead weight," the usual stuff that the heels say. As I've said in past videos, I think whoever joins this Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, Bron Breakker faction should be a younger talent because joining this group should establish the younger wrestlers into that next chapter of their careers and also the main event scene. And we know WWE is in dire need of male talent that can push that main event scene that are within the ages of 25 to 37. And I think this is why Austin Theory would fit well in the group. He's 27 years old, he needs rebranding, he needs to freshen things up, and joining this group would be perfect for him. Let's also not forget that Monday Night Raw ended up with a 3v2 where we saw Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker versus Sami Zayn, Jey Uso and CM Punk. So the heels are missing one more member in the long term, especially because Roman Reigns is going to be added into all of this. One interesting thing that I noticed on Raw as well during Theory's match was, if you go and watch it back as well, the commentary was glazing Theory so much. Like, I've never seen them try to do this before. They were trying to push so hard that Theory is a great talent, there's a lot of potential. Like, it was similar to the way that they glaze Cody Rhodes. They tell you he's amazing and he's blockbuster and all these things. But it was more on the look at the potential, look at the skill, look at the talent. It seemed a bit odd because they don't do this in general in his matches, and even for up and coming people or people that are new to the industry, they just don't force this agenda as much. So I think they're preparing us for some sort of Austin Theory run, whether it's the Seth Rollins thing or as a solo. If you're a fan of Austin Theory, definitely times are changing and things are looking more promising. As for the Seth Rollins group, I think this third member will be unveiled at a pay-per-view, kind of like how we were first introduced to Solo Sikoa when Roman was about to lose the title against Drew McIntyre and then Solo saved him. I think they'll do something where Seth is in an important match, maybe even for the World Heavyweight title again, and then out of nowhere comes the new member, which in this case would be Austin Theory. If I had to guess, maybe Money in the Bank could be the earliest pay-per-view in which we could see it, but definitely by SummerSlam, they'll have that new member established. And I think now Seth and CM Punk are probably going to feud, but it's not going to be a one-on-one. I think they will have Sami Zayn and Bron Breakker by their sides while they do this whole tag feud thing. And while that's happening, I think they'll continue to do the whole Theory versus Grayson Waller splitting. And I think once that happens, Austin Theory will disappear for a bit, and WWE will do the thing where they make you forget about him for a while and then he pops up out of nowhere and helps Seth Rollins. But yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you think Theory will be getting a push soon, whether it's a solo or not? Do you think he's the next member of the Seth Rollins group? And if not, let me know who you think is the new member that is being set up. I'd also appreciate if you could hit the like button and sub to the channel. Thank you for your time.